Hello, and in this lecture presented by www.free-academy.com, we're going to be starting doing practice problems on the chain rule, specifically problems 1 and 2 of Anton Calculus 7th edition, Chapter 3, Section 5. Now I've written to the side here the chain rule. This is a formula we're going to be using for all of these problems, including all of the formulas we previously used, such as the power rules, product rules, and so on and so forth. And what it states is that if you make a function by taking the value of another function and take the derivative of that, you get, what I've written here. I've never really thought of a really good way of explaining this. If you have function f of x of g of x, taking the derivative of that will give you f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Now, whether that mouthful makes sense to you explicitly or not, let's do a couple examples to start cementing this into our brains. So, we're given here problem 1, the values f prime of 0 equals 2, g of 0 equals 0, and g prime of 0 equals 3. And it's asking us to find the derivative of f of g of x. So we'll put everything into our formula here and see how this all rolls. For starters, we're going to have f prime times g of 0 times g prime of 0. We're looking for the value of that. Well, what information do we have so far? We have g of 0 equals 0. So we'll rewrite this as f prime of 0 times g prime of 0, which is equal to 3. So that's times 3. So we're already on to a pretty good start here. And now once we take a look that f prime of 0 equals 2 and make that substitution, we get 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. And that's the answer to problem 1 here. Now let's do this exact same procedure with different values in problem 2 here. We have f prime of g of 2 times g prime of 2. G prime of 2 we will rewrite as 3 using the substitution given here, and g of 2 we'll rewrite as 9. So now this gives us f prime of 9 times 3, and then we can use the substitution that the derivative of f of 9 equals 5. So this, substituting that into here gives us 5 times 3, which is equal to 15. Our answer for problem 2.